Good evening, ladies and gentlemen out there in YouTube land. I am Deleted Scenes, human being, American in YouTube Ronin, and I'd like to welcome you to tonight's episode of Live from Sparkwood in 21. This series chronicles the cult classic television series Twin Peaks, created by David Lynch and Mark Frost. Together with me on this journey are superfans Last Call Tripecelli.
Hello, hello.
Netters Network.
Good evening.
And Flappy supporter, Aged Boomer.
Of course.
I remember saying that comment a while back, how he had gone up to the log lady and said that log of hers would make an excellent bird feeder, but she was not too responsive to that. So, yeah.
I'd like to say hello to everyone joining us tonight in the chat. The first one here, JPRPH1, channel member. Followed by Faithful Blue Wrench, channel member. Bird Woman of YouTube. Watch out for her second channel, Fluff Chick Productions, Connie Clary. Our resident Klingon, Mark Malnikoff, Kapla. All right. Well, here we are, part 2 of Cameron Clothier's fan film, Queen of Hearts. And, so far so good. I am enjoying it. I hope everyone else is too. The link, we're doing this a little bit differently tonight. We are not going to be on Cosme. This movie is available on YouTube. The link to the exact place where we stopped will be on the at the pin to the top of the chat. We should be 1 hour, 1 minute, and 4 seconds into the film.
Exactly.
All right. So this is a movie where that's working essentially on 2 timelines. We are following Annie Blackburn directly after the events at the end of season 2. And we are also going back in time for our second plot strand, which is Cooper's first meeting with Wyndham Earle and with Caroline, and that whole backstory. And at the end of the previous hour, Wyndham Earle has disappeared. And we find out that this is not for the first time. So we have Cooper on the trail of trying to locate his partner. And we, in the Annie Blackburn timeline, where she is comatose after her run-in with Doppel Cooper. And also her first meeting with Major Briggs. This is a very interesting bit of business as well. So,
Are we going to learn the biggest secret of all Twin Peaks in the show, though?
It has nothing to do with Flappy, okay? I'm sorry.
I was going to say, who put the fish in the percolator?
How do we know that wasn't Flappy?
I honestly think that was Pete. He did it himself, and he doesn't realize it because he's a goof.
Okay.
Although, I don't know, I could totally see his wife doing it, just being a bitch. Okay, I'm ready when you guys are.
All righty. Well,
do a countdown?
Yeah, we'll just jump right into it. Countdown.
Am I doing it or you?
I'll do it. I just want a thumbs up from everybody in the chat that they are at the proper start of the film.
Thumbs up.
then just give us a thumbs up. Then we will.
Just like Senor Drool Cup.
Yes.
Thumbs up.
And we will count down from 5, and we'll get started. Okay, got a thumbs up from JP. All right. All right. So I will go ahead and count this down.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Okay, we're seeing logs. Honestly, I thought this was the log pile that was just to the right of Big Ed's gas farm as you're facing it from the street, but maybe not. I'm not positive. He even has the exact right pajamas.
They're not hard to find.
Chess. Happy anniversary.
For what?
You said it's August 3rd.
Oh.
I'm okay.
I do kind of feel like this was, if not directly described, it was implied by season 2.
I'm sorry, but she looks like the David Duchovny character dressed up.
It's the hairstyle. I've been places. I just want to stay around. Yeah, that's not a good answer.
Stop.
Yeah, I know. That's not good.
Really?
Oh, okay. I just got. It is a little on the nose, right?
Jellyfish.
Yeah.
This Big Lebowski prequel is weird.
Yes.
Well, especially when it's directed by a David Lynch stand-in.
It would have been funny if Walter had been saying so, over the line, you know.
Yeah.
You're over the line, Smokey. It doesn't count.
Yes.
It's a cute dress.
Someone's wife. Adultery.
And then she trips, and then there's that record skip.
Right, exactly. Duh. Yeah, that's kind of true.
Good Lord.
That's so Dale. I would say so.
But a nice blue tie, huh?
How about hot pink?
Ha ha ha. That's all I want to say to you. Sorry.
This is very awkward.
Yes. Well, I think that's intentional. That is true. Is that something sitting up on that shelf? Because it looks like it's about to fall off. 3 days are all I need.
Hello to Wilkie's Movies and Music. Corey, good to see you.
Welcome, welcome.
We are at 1 hour and 9 minutes.
Some odd seconds.
And hello to Big Al Presents as well. Good to see you, sir. It's watching Novocaine. Okay, I'm looking forward to your review.
Did it make your tongue numb? It does look like Flappy's birdcage, yes.
You never know.
If it makes you feel any better, there you go. That's where Flappy is in this episode.
Maybe he was always a spy for Wyndham Earl, huh?
Well, maybe.
It's a little ominous, don't you think?
A little weird that he says that and then just falls asleep. They're all weird.
So is this guy a bookhouse boy?
Maybe.
I'm sorry, what was that again?
Is he a bookhouse boy?
I guess so.
Oh,
Yep.
look.
Apparently so. Well, all right then. Oh,
Did you see that?
wow. Didn't see that coming. Now I'm not clear if this is actually happening or if this is just what he's telling him happened.
It sounds like he's telling a story.
That's got to be weird. See? Okay. That's a perfect music cue right there.
Yeah, what is happening right now?
She's going to visit herself?
No.
Oh, this is somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, that's her sister,
Right. Normal.
Norma.
Gotta get out of here. All right. I got you some clothes.
That's a that's a weird thing to say.
Exactly. Nice.
Interesting musical choice considering the
I
casting.
know, yeah. So, in other words, it was esoteric music. I was thinking that, JPRPH1. Wait, I know this.
Join me over here.
There you go, Troy. How about a series about the Bookhouse Boys?
Yeah. I would have laughed if he like kind of crushed the wicker box, you know. I think that's really cool that they reshot the picture.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the new car there, Nate. Yeah, it's a great feeling. Something about a new car kind of feel like you can breathe easy, at least for a while. You know that it's reliable, warranty and all that. It's gonna go close to blinds. Or just leave.
Yeah, he's doing good.
Well, Dale, I think, is a bit distracted.
I recognize this music.
Yep. Think you're gonna have a lot of fun, Nate.
Did you? Oh, nice. Okay then. Don't make me question while you're here, Dean. And don't look at the camera.
I like that. He looked into the camera like, can you believe I'm taking this crap? But the fact is, I think that he's looking at the cameras, though it's
A person.
Major Briggs.
Major Briggs, yes.
Vince Clortho. He
Yeah,
mastered
right.
Gozer. Yeah. Frame.
Yes, as a matter of fact. Well, yeah, that's a good point. Welcome, Charlotte Nightstar. If you want to watch along with us, we are at the. Well, you can click the link above, but we are at the 1 hour 28-minute mark.
I've heard that expression before.
Yeah.
I know. Right. Yeah.
She didn't actually take her vows, though, right? She was a novice in a nunnery.
I don't know.
Yeah, she hadn't taken her vows yet.
Oh, okay.
She had left before then.
Uh, right. There you go. Now,
Well,
yes, next
I
question.
guess. Yeah.
Oh.
Never rub another man's rhubarb.
Yes. Woods.
Yep.
Hmm.
When he introduced himself, did he introduce himself as Dean Hurley?
I think so, yeah.
And hello to my partner in crime, channel member, the man who cannot be killed, Outlaw Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Uh-oh. Is this the 119 girl? I'm sorry. No.
That would be funny. Yeah. Wrong location, but could
Well,
be.
maybe she had to start somewhere.
Right.
Bill is 13 subscribers away from 7K, so let's get the word out.
There you go.
It's weird.
It's Feasel Day. Take the kids out to see the Feasels.
It's weird.
You think?
Uh,
Well,
Yes, that was a movie with Tom Hanks and Robin Wright that no one went to go see, but that's not important right now.
oh
yeah,
yeah.
right.
Shock therapy.
I don't think so. They don't have any electrodes on. She's not being monitored.
It's the okay. Mhm.
Yeah, it could just be the whole supernatural electrical thing.
Meanwhile,
I like that song.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean that's exactly what they would do with someone who's catatonic. Minimize the atrophy and
Yeah, you got to keep the
keep
limbs
them from
limber.
calcifying. Yeah,
They would also have her wearing gym shoes in bed to keep her feet from flopping,
oh, good point. Good point.
so supporting her ankles.
Mm.
how
It's
many
really
Annie
possible.
Blackburns does it take to operate a TARDIS?
Uh,
I'm sorry, miss, but you're freakishly tall.
that. She's got the.
What did she expect to happen? I'd say it's impressive enough that she's standing, can be led around.
Oh,
Born on the 4th of July.
And that book is sitting on my dresser right now.
Yep.
Is that from the wedding cake?
Yeah.
the way the guitar is against that black shirt he's wearing, it looks like a bumblebee. This string looks comfortable.
I had my back turned. I missed that step. How are there two of her again?
Uh,
Uh,
a tulpa thing, right?
Oh,
He had a little gold ball.
okay.
That's not good music.
I mean, it is kind of. I feel like they're setting up a duality between Caroline and Andy, which makes sense.
Can't say princess because it's not a chess theme.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
Listen post.
The smoke. Mm-mm.
Oh,
Well, that was part of Dale's Achilles heel. He was incredibly naive about a great many things.
Hmm.
12.
Huh.
I don't know. I mean, she's right. Good point. true.
Ooh. She doesn't need the pitch anymore.
Why would he ask her again if she's already agreed? Now's good. What?
Cool. Sister Annie time traveler.
Right.
Like the flying nun. No.
The food was terrible.
Just be clamped. I'll give you a topic. Twin Peaks, Blair Witch Project, and House of Leaves are all same universe. Discuss.
I could believe that actually.
Did you see what I posted in the last call group? The high school from Nightmare on Elm Street 2 and the Karate Kid are the same place. You can see Daniel's locker in Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
Now I have an image of Daniel Russo in Freddy's dream in the dream and like trying to use karate on Freddy Cougar.
Right.
He would probably just make himself look like Kreese though, right?
That's not good. That is not good. And he's right about the soundtrack. I mean, it'd be kind of cool to put together a new Twin Peaks soundtrack.
Yeah.
You now return to Kill Bill, already in progress.
Well, he does that. You should be.
Yeah.
He's the guy.
Hmm.
Okay, hit pause at the end of this scene.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it all that matters?
Looks like it's about another 2-3 minutes. She leaves the couch and the scene ends. Oh, actually, they dance, and then the scene. So let's say another 4 minutes.
She makes a point.
It was recommended by this H Boomer guy.
Uh,
Yes, Slasher Fred, we actually did do that. When did we do that? We did that right after we had watched season two. Season two, yeah. We watched, I believe, we watched the extended version with the missing pieces.
Mhm.
Oh, God.
That's actually kind of sweet.
Yeah, but this is a bad, bad circumstance. Oof. I wanna be loved by you.
It's a record.
Dance with her now, or you're going to be waiting a week.
Ugh. It's a classic. Jack Rabbit's Palace.
Yeah. Okay, I actually think this is probably a good place to pause it. Right here on
All
the
right.
note. So we're at
All righty.
204. Looks like 205 almost.
Well,
So-
yeah, we'll do that.
We'll pick it up there next week. Wow. This is wow.
So, what have we learned, Charlie Brown?
Well, I'm looking at the note, which is exactly what Major Briggs had, what Major Briggs had told her to say. Obviously, we know that's not what she's going to say, because we also know that it's pointless for her to say that because Major Briggs is dead. So that's probably why she says the thing about Dale in the lodge and the thing and whatnot. Write it in your diary. So we shall see. But Annie, this was probably the biggest surprise for me this week, that they made a doppelganger of Annie. So it was Annie's doppelganger that's been in the hospital all this time, and she's out, jaunting around in the TARDIS.
Right?
Because she's a time traveler now, right?
Well, and yeah, and it what's also very interesting here is they're clearly taking the storyline that's implied by the final dossier, the secret history of Twin Peaks, obviously season 2 and all of that, the autobiography of Dale Cooper, all of that stuff they're kind of working in here, so it's very clear. And yeah, I mean, when you know who was involved in all of this and whatnot, like Josh Eisenstadt had input on this, so he knows what he's talking about when it comes to all of this. So I think there's some really great insights here.
I think so too.
But at the same time, we're also not getting anything. This isn't your typical fan film where I feel like you can't take it as canon, because I don't think they're doing anything that breaks canon. I mean, yeah, technically, this Bookhouse boy here, and whether or not Annie actually left the hospital and what, we don't know those things, but it is actually a very reasonable extrapolation from what we do know. How and why would she have gone from, what was it, 2 years, 3 years, no, 2 years in the future, back to one could argue Laura's dream or actually physically showing up in Laura's bedroom. We don't know.
Astral
Giving
projection?
her a warning. Huh?
Astral projection, like through time?
It's entirely possible. I mean, we are talking about David Lynch here, who absolutely believed in transcendental meditation, so that could absolutely be right. Exactly. Thank you, Nutter. That could exactly be what's happening. You can never be 100% certain, and I never feel comfortable taking everything at strict face value when I'm watching a David Lynch production or derivative thereof. But yeah, there you go.
Deleted scenes.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, I gotta tell you one thing that this fan film is doing, and thank you, Lady Mist, for the super sticker.
There you go. Nice.
All right. So Cameron did do a great job on this. JP indeed. He's taking it into especially with Annie. He's taking it into the direction that I thought season 3 was going to go into.
Yeah.
Because to me, season 3, my initial theory was that we were going to see, not only were we going to be time traveling, but that, which ultimately does happen. But I thought, not having read the final dossier at that point, that Annie was going to be more involved than she eventually turns out being. So in a way, I'm kind of getting, fan film or not, I'm kind of getting what I wanted to see.
Yeah.
Which, and really what I was expecting, which was, because I'm trying to be careful how I say it, because I don't want it to come off like, oh, you didn't like it because they didn't make what you wanted. No. Theory-wise, I was not completely wrong. I got the players wrong. Because I was expecting Annie to be more involved. I was expecting Sarah Palmer to be more involved. Diane being there kind of threw a bit of a wrench into my theory. I expected Cooper and Laura to end up where they ended up. That was the ending that I had in my head. He was going to bring her home. And he does. But when he gets there, it's a different time because they have messed with the timeline in some fashion. So now everything is different, to the point that Laura's no longer a murder. She's simply a disappearance. So something has been changed in the timeline. And that was not entirely what I was expecting. So it's kind of making me curious about where this film ends up. We know where it's going to end up as far as Cooper's storyline is concerned.
Excuse me.
Where this is going with Annie is interesting, and I don't know where they're going with it. And so that's going to be now that we have kind of doppel Annie, running around as well. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I'm curious to see where this goes, and I don't want to. I don't want to go and kind of extrapolate too far into the future. I want to see where Cameron goes with this, So, but I am glad that he expressly told me watch season 3 first before I watch this. He made a point of that, and so yeah, I'm curious to see where this goes. I find myself in virgin territory here once again. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to what the next 2 hours are going to bring. And will Laura show up? And how is that going to play out?
I actually know the answer to that, but I won't spoil it.
Oh.
Nate says, I got a theory. When Cooper brought Laura home, but in the wrong timeline, and everything went dark, Bob finally possessed Laura.
I have a different theory on that. I believe that Laura is, what would you call it? Laura's the one, right? She's the light that was sent to the earth that could actually fight Judy. She is the one thing that Judy is trying to destroy. And when Coop goes back and prevents her from being killed, Judy's plan B is to shunt them away into a little pocket universe, right? And now Laura has spent a whole other lifetime of new memories, not knowing who she is and what her role in the universe is and any of that kind of stuff. And at that one moment, at the very end of that episode, when she screams and everything goes dark, that's her getting her memory back and remembering everything.
And there's also a dead man in her apartment.
Well, that's, again, a whole other history for her that we don't know anything about. And it implies that any life she lives is going to be filled with all kinds of drama.
So she's a hot mess.
No, well, true, but I mean, who among us can claim not to be? Right? I mean, it's kind of like what Annie was saying in this episode, right? You have your good times, you have your bad times, and you don't get to have all good times. Nothing's perfect, and for every time someone's life gets better, someone else's gets worse somewhere. It's kind of how things even out in the universe.
That's why there's ice cream.
That's exactly why there's ice cream. But then again, you bring ice cream into the world. What does the universe do to balance it out? Lactose intolerance.
I got popsicles.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, there's also cherry pie, right? As Cooper would say.
Exactly.
And yogurt with frozen fruit is awesome.
That's pretty good too. Yeah,
yes.
But there you go, guys. That's it's the second hour of this is great. I don't feel like we do feel like we get some satisfying
resolution.
I don't know if I'd say resolution exactly, but we get some satisfying time with some of our favorite characters that we didn't get from season 3, and not in a way that is, I hate saying it this way, but fan servicey. It's not now Dale is perfect and he gets Excalibur and he saves the day for Caroline and for Annie and for Laura.
Everybody.
Everything is he's the bestest ever. No, that's exactly not what we want. But we at least get some continuation of the story is I guess what I'm thinking. So yeah. There you have it.
It's a lot of pops and rainbows for everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Hmm.
All right. So, Queen of Hearts, Part 2. Of course,
Mhm.
join us right back here, same bat time, same bat channel for Part 3.
Yep.
All right. Glad we're watching this sooner than later. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah.
Have you reached out to Cameron about maybe in 2 weeks?
Uh,
Would it be 2 weeks?
I have. He wants us to watch the film first
Right.
because he doesn't want to influence us in any way. He wants us to kind of get there on our own. But
Yeah.
after we have completed the film, the next week after that is when he's going to be joining
There
us
you go. Okay.
for the
Okay.
Q&A.
Cool.
So that's what we're
Awesome.
going to do. Yeah.
Awesome. There we go then.
All right. So one time around the horn, Troy, you have a stream coming up here tonight.
I absolutely do. Right after this, the 8th episode of season 2 of Blake 7, Hostage. As the council screams for Blake's head, the Federation is renewing its attack with a vengeance. It seems the Liberator is under fire from all sides. Then a message comes through from fellow fugitive Travis, offering the hand of friendship. Yeah. So that'll be right after that. Well, not right after this. I'm going to go get myself some chow and maybe hit the head, and then we'll get going. But if you stay where you're at on here, on Netter's Network, and I think on Deleted Scenes channel, you will be forwarded on to my channel directly for that, or to Netter's channel, actually. Now Netter is truly my my co-pilot, because now she is seated in EV Mux, and she can stream on her channel whatever I'm doing, and she like these other guys here on the panel can boot me out when I get too drunk.
Boot you out.
Exactly. That's
That's
assuming that my own computer or the platform or YouTube doesn't boot me out for random reasons. Anyway.
Right, to answer Nate's question, yeah, we started at, I believe, 1 hour and 4 minutes in. The pinned comment at the top, as JP is saying, does take you directly to that scene, and it's where Cooper is standing next to the log pile.
That's right. So if you guys want to rewatch this again with our commentary synced up with us, you got the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You just hit that link because it'll still be a good link, and you can watch the hour of the episode and hear our commentary as we go. So there you go.
Yeah. Right. Netter, you have some streams coming up.
A few right after this. If you stay right here, you will be redirected to Blake 7 over on both mine and Troy's channel.
Yep.
Actually, I think it's redirected to Troy's channel, but that's fine.
Yeah.
And then let's see. On Thursday, my special guest will be Kyle Corwith. So we're going to get to know more about him. Let's see, that's Thursday. Friday, I will be co-hosting with that Last Call guy on Last Call with Troy Pacelli. Saturday, we're going to be co-hosting on Big Al's channel, and I forget the name of the movie. All I remember is it's a movie.
Inframan.
And apparently it's going to be a
Inframan,
bad movie.
that's it. Inframan.
Yeah. And from what I understand, it's one of those bad movies. So we'll see. And that's pretty much it for me. But if I think
What?
Well, I'm echoing, so I'm trying to figure out why I'm echoing.
Sorry, wait a minute. It's my
I don't
fault.
hear anything.
No, on my end, I'm echoing. Okay, now it's good. If anyone is interested in being a guest on Thursday Things, either you want to promote your channel and help it to grow, or you are a subject matter expert on something and want to share that knowledge with everybody, kindly send me a DM on Twitter, and we'll see where we can fit you in. And I forgot my new member stream on Thursday, right before Thursday's Things. It'll be members only, so starting at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. So for that first hour before Thursday Things, we'll just have members only. You'll come on. You'll actually be, part of the panel. So we'll be talking like this panel is talking to each other right now. And yeah, just talk about anything and everything.
Yep.
And that's it for me.
All right. Boomer.
Yeah, I'll be on Last Call this Friday with Troy Pacelli here, and then I will be on Geeky Geezers on Sunday, where I'm sure we'll be talking about a bit of the Snow White fallout. So we'll see if that finally, I guess that movie's finally set to release this weekend, so we'll see what happens. That's all.
To which I say, skip Snow White and go see The Day the Earth Blew Up, the Looney Tunes movie. All right. Leads things back over to me. Let's see. Usually there is an action theater. I don't know if there's going to be one this week. Bill, if you're still in the chat, let me know if we're going on with that. I do want to remind everyone that we are returning with Western Cinema Presents on Sunday. Special time, 3 p.m., 1 hour earlier, because we're doing a slightly longer movie. We're going to be watching The Big Country with Gregory Peck, Charlton Heston, Burl Ives, Chuck Connors. Very good movie. Check it out. I will be also returning later that night with Unscripted, episode 102, entitled No Time to Die It, with the T in parentheses. I'm going to be talking about a number of topics. And then, of course, reserved seats, also returning, 12:05 a.m. Guest to be determined. I'm waiting to hear back from someone. So when I know, you will know. And of course,
Can you drop a link to Be Determined's channel? Because we'd like to subscribe.
Exactly. Yeah. We want to follow that person.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Good guy. Short guy, roundish. No, kidding. No. And hello to, of course, the tired midnight blogger, Curtis Selby. And emoji queen, Lady Mist. All right. And of course,
Lady
after
Mist, but
Sorry,
her aim is improving.
Bump.
You're welcome. I'm here all week.
Dad jokes new. All right. And of course, stay tuned right after Thursday Things for coming attractions. And hopefully by then I will have the guest nailed down. And to the floor, of course, with the mallet.
Say, gonna crucify someone?
By hook or by crook, you know. All right. That about wraps up the show for this week. I want to thank everyone currently joining us on X. I was a little slow on the trigger there, but I do see that there are a few people. So, all right, like I said, if you missed the show, Queen of Hearts is available on for free on YouTube. So you start at the 1 hour and 4 minute mark and go from there. All right. And of course, I like to thank everyone who has following on all of our respective channels, and everybody here in the live chat. Of course, Connie, Lady Mist, Curtis, JP, Nate, Outlaw Bill. Let's see, Mark Malnikoff, Charlotte Nightstar the Werewolf, Wilkie's Movies and Music, and I think that was everybody. If I missed you, my apologies. All right. Any last words before we wrap up?
Don't forget to stay right here so you're redirected to Blake 7.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to miss it.
Mm-hmm. And would you like to take us out with your closing?
Sure. Because y'all know what I always say. We can talk amongst ourselves, and that's all well good and fun. But it's so much more fun when you guys are joining us in the chat and you're dropping the comments, questions, trivia, being goofy, whatever it may be. And it doesn't feel like we're separated by miles or continents in some cases. It feels like we're all hanging out in the same room, enjoying each other's company and having a great time. And you guys, you know you're not just our friends. You are our family. We love you guys, and we appreciate you so very much. And you can be anywhere right now, and you're here, and that's so encouraging. I love seeing you guys in each of our streams, and if you're not here, I miss you. So thank you for being here. Thank you for encouraging us in the many, many ways that you do. Thank you for the many, many ways that you support our channels. We really do appreciate you. You guys are Osmo. And until next time, which will be shortly over on Troy's channel, good night and God bless.
And as I always say at the end of every show, I want to once again thank everyone for joining us. Hope you enjoyed it. Return next week. Same bat time, same bat channel for Queen of Hearts Part 3. From HQ and all points north, south, east, west, and beyond. Good night. Take care. Stay strong. Be safe and healthy. Because this is how we win.